Can you smell what the flock is cooking? Flock up or flock off, not you. You stick around because it's about to go down. You now flock with the most energetic entity in the Eagleverse on a Fly Eagle Fly Friday. You know how we do around this time, about this time, at this time, man. It's always Eagles Clock Friday. Poke your peek in, open your eagle eye, give it up. Let's go. EAGLES, you already know. 24/7, 360 Fly. We live, baby. What? Man, I'm just pumped, yo, dude. What is the countdown? We got a small amount of days left until the season starts. I mean, I know it's like, what, about 3 months? But, dude, I'm so flocking pumped. Well, we got some things for your Fly Pots today, man, on the Fly Friday. Dude, first off, Flock Silz, Flock Acho, Flock Wright. You know, let's get that out of the way. We're going to get into a little bit of that. Best video. I wasn't able to get into this during best video for the schedule release, at least in my estimation. I think our video is the best. But then again, the only video I watched was our video. I seen highlights of the other ones, like really Sims. Like, what the flock is we? Sims is what's popping now. The flock out of here, man. Eagles all day, 24/7, 360 Fly. I love our fan base. Them putting the fan base in there, man. I should have been in that damn video, bro. Gotta talk to the right people, man. Where's Good Up, whatever the flock his name is. So yeah, we got that dope video. Best fans voted the most loyal fan base. Let's flock and go. Give it up to you. Give it up to us. Before we get into any of that, man, let's get the Nets keeping out of the way. Let's keep the maniac thing. Please like, subscribe. If you bought that Fly Eagles Fly, drop a comment in that box if you're flying with the flock. Even if you're not, let's fucking go. And with that, do remember, join that maniac thing, Noti gang. You hit that bell, you get a ding whenever I'm on this YouTube thing, man. Therapy's going crazy. You already know all around all the time, man. I just can't flock and help myself. Oh yeah, this is Huff now. Dude, I'm gonna miss DeAndre Swift though, bro. Like, somebody broke it down. I believe it was Ruben Frank saying that, yo, he looked at the numbers over the last, since DeAndre Swift has been in the league, his numbers are better than Saquon Barkley's. Like, yo, that was something crazy. You know, it's an eye-opener, but we already know what's going on in New York. New York sucks. No, not New York. The Giants suck. Because, you know, I'm up here in New York. I got some affiliations and all that, but we're going to keep those here. Because it's about the Eagles over here, right? So, you know, it's weird, but we all know that, you know, the Giants sucked during his tenure. So, you know, there's nuance to every metric. And, you know, now he's going to be dealing with an offensive line like what DeAndre Swift probably was dealing with, the best offense, one of the top 5 offensive line for about 3 out of his 5 years in the league, you know. So there's that to think about. Whatever the case may be, I don't want to poo-poo anything about DeAndre Swift. What are we talking about DeAndre Swift for? Because I'm rocking a Huff jersey. Yeah. Who the fuck is Aubrey Huff? Why is that name coming to my mind, man? Bryce Huff. Let's go. So yeah, we got that going on, and that's the maniac thing. Let's keep the main thing. Hope this video finds you in good vibes, good tides, fly skies. If you're not there, I hope this helps you get there, because we're about to go there. Oh, yeah. So, man, first thing off the bat, Scotty Scheffler is about to be the most unlikely hood celebrity ever, dogs. The man pulls up. Yeah, this is crazy outside the Nets. He pulls up to the golf course. They don't let him in. He flies through. The cop holds on to the car. What? Pulls him out, throws him against the back, cuffs the dude, brings him in. He's asking the boys, yo, can you help me? He said, I can't do nothing for you. The cop tells me, yo, you better get out of here. There's nothing you can do about your boy. He's getting arrested. Oh, yeah, it's going down. Scotty Scheffler, and this is all before tea time. If you don't know who Scotty Scheffler is the #1 golfer in the world, right? This has to do with the Eagles. I have no idea, but it's just on the top of inside the mind of the maniac, right? And y'all know this is therapy for me, right? Just another day in the therapy session. We're going to get back inside the Nets in a second, regardless of what. Not only does your man get arrested, he comes back. They postponed the tea time because of whatever accident was going on out there. Man, whoever died, rest in peace. You know, it's way too true. But whatever. Get what I'm saying? So, boom. He does that, goes to jail, gets booked, comes back. He's got his charges. They let him delay his tea time due to the fact of some rule that they have in the PGA, whereas you can start your tea time a bit later. Even if you had a scheduled tea time, you can start it later if you have extenuating circumstances that you had to go through, right? So that happens. Not only does he go through that, he comes back and he starts flying them things. Woo! You know what? You know how it does wrap up and tie into the Eagles? Because yesterday, his first shot back after being off for 2 weeks. What was that shot? A flocking eagle, bro. Scotty Scheffler, man. Still, like, your man gets locked up, comes back. Like, what do you call this? The lockup game? The flock up game? Like, Dogs, like, man, really got booked, came back, and he's in here doing work. I believe he's around 3 strokes behind the lead right now. Started off the day, I believe, 3 strokes behind already, but then some Morikawa cat is like flying up the charts. But yeah, enough of that. Just to say that, yo, dude, Scotty Scheffler's a flocking G, my G. Like, whoa, this is bugging me out. What is off? Something's off, and it's pissing me off. Whatever, we do this thing on the fly. My OCD is kicking in OD. Whoa. Whatever. Keep it there. Looks good now. So, yeah, we got that. And then I'm Flock Acho. Acho was in here talking crazy about our boy Hurts. You know, yesterday was Thursday, Day. We should have gotten into that yesterday. But I was just so hyped about the schedule release that, you know, it kind of skipped my mind, flipped my mind. So, Acho, he seems to not be convinced that he needs more convincing. A lot of people out here need more convincing. And you know what? You know what, initially I say flock them and flock anybody, you know, talking about, because, you know, it's like I take these things real personal. Like these players, this team is like family to me. I don't want to hear nobody else talking about them, but, you know, I can talk about them. You can't talk about my, it's like, you know, with your cousin Ricardo or whatever, you know, it's like, I can talk about them, you can, type. You know, it's a family thing. It's a Philly thing. You understand? You dig? You understand me? Figure deal me, right? So, he's talking crazy, and to a certain extent, I kind of get it. It's not like I need anything to be proven. It's much like any quarterback. That's like a lot of these guys, a lot of these players, a lot of quarterbacks, wide receivers, whatever you want to call it. A lot of players have bad years. I need a bounce back. And then the thing is, though, because even within my animosity, I got to have a bit of levity with what I'm thinking, with what I'm saying, right? Because in all reality, the dude was banged up last season. Nobody wants to hear about that. No, I get it. He's a top front runner for the MVP through 11 weeks. 11 weeks is not a season, mate. Got you on that. We need 8. We need 18 of them, right? So 2/3 of the season, he's up there top quarterback. But then the other thing that came to mind, super dope. It's kind of crazy. Because I do believe this gentleman, oh man, I forgot his name, this Eagle content creator, man. He had this dope graphic. He was watching, I believe, what's the show with Nick? Actually, this graphic came from Nick Wright's show. By the way, Flock, Nick Wright, while we at it, that would be the segue, right? So boom, the Eagles over the last 2 seasons, there's something that I've been saying, but this is up in the graphic, you know, so super dope. Let's see, can you, yeah, can you see it? Yeah. I don't know. Who cares? You'll get it, right? I gotta get back to my graphics and all stuff like that, man. It's just coming here for therapy, though, man. Like then that becomes therapy. I need therapy for that. Regardless of what, I think I might need to go to 5 or something, maybe. I don't know. But regardless of what, right? So over the past 2 seasons, much like I said, you know, everyone's talking about Jalen Hurts. Everyone's talking about Nick Sirianni, and they need to do this and they need to do that. Why are they sticking with him? Oh, they need to get rid of him. Oh, we need a real quarterback. Oh, we have a fake coach. All off of 7 games, a 7-game sample size. However, you look at from week 1 of 2022 to week 12 of 23, the Eagles were 26-5, a much bigger sample size, just 7 flocking games, and it just drives me crazy to knowing that people can still sit here and have, you know, say craziness. And then your boy, Wright, want to come up and say, compare us to the likes of Washington, this young gentleman. Oh, man, I'm so mad I forgot his name. But, you know, Washington, another trash name I forgot. And then Jacksonville. The only thing where I disagree with this kid was where he said that, you know, Jacksonville is a diversified organization. I don't really believe that. They've been putting on since they actually, like, came into the league. I believe they made the playoffs their 2nd year of the organization, albeit they haven't won any Super Bowls or anything like that. But they, for the most part, they've always been a competitive team, you know. I haven't quite, you know, put that cherry on top yet, but you know who am I to talk like? So it goes a long damn time. But so regardless of what, that to the side. But you know, Wright want to sit there and compare us to teams of this ilk. But meanwhile, if you would have changed the comparison to like the Chiefs and Sam at the same time, I mean, we had the same record last season. Like a loss is a loss is a loss is a loss, whatever order it came in. We still had the same regular season record, 11-6. The Flock is you talking about, that's his team. Whereas he can say they're on the upshift and the uptick, but you know, he's talking from a place of luxury. He's got Patrick Mahomes that he could, you know, whatever checks he tries to sign with his mouth, Mahomes is going to cash with his game. So whatever. But just the point being is that, you know, over that span from week 1 of 22 to week 12 of 23, our record was 26-5, points per game, 28.7, rushing yards per game, 378.2, rush yards per game, 145.4, opponents points per game, 20.7. The only one is the top 4 stats that I just read off to you were all top 5, ranked in the top 5 over that span. Not to mention, I believe what the main one that he should have said over that span, we were either tied for or had the best record in the league for what, a 31-week span in the NFL. That's college stuff right there. I don't know what the Flock they be talking about, man. So, yeah, so I say all that to say, once again, Flock Acho. Flock Wright, I forget why it's Flock Acho, but I just know he's hating in some way, some shape, form, or capacity. So, Flock him. But I love this schedule. This is just another reason I'm loving this schedule. Like I said, initially, much like everyone else, you see that week 5 bye, and you're like, someone's going to have to do it once, I believe, probably every 4 or 5 years. However, whatever the cycle goes. You know what I'm saying? Bye week start at 5. Someone's going to get it. It's not always going to be some team you hate, right? So when we got it, I believe we got it at the best time we could get it. Because once again, like I said, after game 1, we have 10 days off already. Early season bye, iron out some wrinkles. Early season mini bye. Albeit, I mean, wish it was a bit more spread out. However, it just lends us to be able to fix things instead of trying to fix things on the fly in the beginning of the season. You might not quite have your E legs under you, your C legs under you, your wings up under you, right? So by that time, we have that. We have the mini bye week between week 1 and week 2. Then week 5, we still ain't right. That we could sharpen the tools one more time. Let's get it right. Regardless of what, rest coming at any time is great. And then not only that, we have another mini bye coming between week 11 and week 12, which is another 5 weeks later. Like this schedule, just the more I look at it, it gets better and better every time I look at it. Not just that, and then we do have oh yeah, so that's week 11 and 12. Then boom, until the long run to the end of the season to week 18, 7 straight games. Not just that, then, of course, we're looking to get that late season bye, that bye between week 18 and week 19, if you know what I'm saying. But you know what I'm saying. Let's get that bye going, too, and then this thing could pan out way crazier than we could ever anticipate, right? That's if the chips fall where they're supposed to fall, right? Another dope thing about this schedule, I don't know, but now see if you know about this, but I believe we have, like, the 5th worst, 21st best strength of schedule, worst strength of schedule, whatever the case may be. I worked it out, working backwards as far as win percentage goes. Tied for like 5th, tied for maybe 3rd, because what is this, 21? I believe it's like tied for 4th or 5th as far as win percentage of the teams that we're going against, based on last season, which is, crazy stupid metric, like who cares, whatever. But, just this is all we have right now as it stands, So we have one of the easiest schedules, one of the top 5 easiest schedules in the league. The schedule breaks down super dope as far as I'm seeing it right now. So I'm just happy about these things, man. There's a lot to be happy about right now as an Eagles fan. If you're an Eagles fan, this is a great time to be alive because not only do we have all this working for us and working in our favor, having the best offseason because we always kill the offseason because of how he busting the stupid dope moves with Justin Laurie doing these amazing things for our team, right? We've got that going for us. Then we've got the schedule release. The schedule looking super dope. We don't have to wear them ugly-ass jerseys that the we men have to wear. Whoa, you see these things, bro? They got khakis for their freaking jerseys. 3 different jerseys and styles going on, bro. Khakis? These dudes are showing up to games business casual and wonder why they losing? This is wild to me, man. This is crazy. So you got that to contend with. That we're not them, so we're us. So it's a beautiful time to be an Eagles fan. Not just that, we got the dope video. And then, of course, the cherry on top. Because these are the only things that we can really rest our hat on right now during these times when we ain't got no games going on. The most loyal fan base through some type of survey that they had going on, whether you bet on your team, how we travel, and things of that sort. And boy, we do travel, bro. I will go fly over this mother flocker to get to an Eagles game. You kidding me? So I definitely know about that. And wherever we go, we take over. Second most, I'm like, who's the first? You know who the first probably is. So I'm not even going to look up. Just, second. And we just voted the most loyal. I'm definitely not helping with the other metric as far as betting on your team because you know me, I'm a little psychotic, a little crazy maniac in the brain, right? I bet against my team so that either way, I'm kind of hedging my bet to that extent, man. It didn't really make me feel that much better towards the end of the season last year when I bet I bet the most I've ever bet on anything because I wanted that. I was willing to pay that much for an Eagles win. I went to, I believe, 1 game last season, got into that for free. So I'm like, I ain't really putting that in my man Justin Bond pockets this season. So, you know what I'm saying? I'll pay for a W. Whatever. Came out on the winning side. Still didn't feel that good. So I don't know if I want to mitigate that. I just don't want to be double mad. You know what I mean? Like if I lose a bet and we lose a game. Ooh, so it makes it feel a little better. I don't know what the flock that was. That was crazy. My inner Magilla Gorilla, that was crazy. So, most loyal fans, that's super dope. I believe we have the best video out there for the schedule release videos. Flock Silz, Flock Acho, Flock Wright. Oh yeah, Silz. Silz, he's talking. I believe he had us going. I believe 9-8 or something. We know what he's doing. This is when he turns into sometimes. Like I said, sometimes it hasn't. It's not that much in the off season. I believe, like in the off season, that's when he really tries to ruffle our feathers as a fan base. He knows what he's doing. Dan Silly Troll knows what he's doing. He gets some eyes on him. I didn't even hit play on the video. Like, I'm sorry. Like I read it. Nope. Not going there. Just saw something about. I believe he said we're going 9-8. He may have his reasons behind it, or did he say 8-9? Whatever the case may be. Flock him. He knows what he's doing. Like I said, sometimes he gets to it. He knows what he's talking about, but we know what his job is. It's getting. I mean, dude, he's in a Philly channel with Tampa Bay stuff all in the background. Is you fucking kidding me, dude? And people sign up for this. Woo! But I get it. You know, I'm a glutton for punishment also. I tap into a few things that I probably shouldn't tap in just to be mad. You know what I mean? It's ridiculous. We're a crazy, maniacal fan base. I wouldn't change us for the flocking world. And yeah, till the next time, make it the best time. In the meantime, between time, keep it a green time. Woo! Got it in and got it out real quick. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just need that therapy. You know, we was off for a little while. We're going to get this thing going. Talk about what's going on in the Eagle verse and fly high like these Eagles do. And this is what we do around this time, about this time, at this time. You know what we like to do around this time? It's always Eagles o'clock around here. And we got questions, man. What you going to do when Eagle Mania swoops down and runs wild on you? Say it with me one time. Eagles. Eagles. Yeah, that felt good. Let's get the flock up out of here.